everyone, I'm Marina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here for a shop update preview. The shop update will be this Friday, December 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. I'm in a little different spot today for the shop update preview. I have sunlight streaming through a window where I normally sit, so not complaining about the sun. I'm just moving for this update. I'm actually right by all of the yarn that is stocked in the shop right now, and so if you don't want to wait for the update, you can always see what's in stock anytime in my shop. I always have things in stock, and so yeah, I do these updates, and so you know when the new things are going in. It makes it a little bit organized for me. But I love keeping things stocked in the shop. There's nothing worse than going to a shop and it being completely empty. So I'm so happy to do that for you, and so you can browse the yarn and candles and fiber anytime you want. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my new pre-orders for my clubs. This is for my January 2021 clubs. I'm laughing because I'm like, oh, I always think, I cannot believe it's whatever month, but we're going into a new year. It's so crazy. This has been the longest year and the shortest year. That's what it feels like. It's so crazy. Anyway, I am having two clubs, so I'll have pre-orders for both of those. The first club is my Glow Club, which is my yarn and candle club. This month's theme is Winter Sky, and so I'll put the mood board up right here. It is a gorgeous wintry blend of soft colors, cooler colors. I cannot wait to dye this up. It's going to be so much fun for me to dye. And the candle is going to be absolutely complimentary to this mood board. It's going to have clean air and mint and lime and green apple and bergamot, and just it's going to be an amazing blend of fragrances. I think it's going to be reminiscent of just cold, crisp air. It's going to be so amazing with this yarn. I cannot wait to get these all dyed up and poured. It's going to be great. So that's my Glow Club for January. The next club is my Sun Club, which is my bold and bright neon club. And this month I wanted to do something super cheerful and punchy as we roll into the new year. And so I put three main colors in this mood board. I made a blend of turquoises and purples and yellows. I cannot wait to dye this. I think it's going to be so gorgeous. And I was just really inspired by this mood board, just the tropical themes, and I am missing the beach so much right now. So much. So this mood board made me really happy and reminded me of the beach and of warmer weather. And so I hope it brings that same feeling and evokes that same cheerful, beachy feeling to you as well. Both of these clubs will have pre-orders through this month, through the month of December. And then January 1st, they're closed, and I dye them and I pour the candles, and then they are shipped on January 10th. And so all of my clubs are always shipped on the 10th of the month. Unless that falls on a weekend, then I will ship them by the 10th. But that will give you an idea of when they're on their way to you. And I encourage you to check out the subscription service that I now have on both of these clubs. I am doing this as a service to you to make your life a little easier. You are able to go in and choose what day you would like to be charged. You can adjust that. You can adjust the quantity, the yarn base, everything is adjustable straight in your account. It's super, super simple. And you can also delay a shipment or cancel it. I'm so happy to be able to offer that to you. I know for me personally, I really love subscription services, especially for things I really love. And I hate missing out when I miss a deadline. And so I encourage you to check that out. There's no obligation. I also have one-time purchases. So definitely give that a try and consider that with the clubs. We're going to move into the items available for the update this Friday. I will be restocking Cozy Memories, which is a wonderful holiday fragrance I offer in my beeswax and coconut oil candles. It is a cozy, warm fragrance, and it has spices like cinnamon and other baking spices. It's very homey. It also has a little bit of Christmas tree in there too, so you have some of those spruce and pine scents. I feel like it's just a really balanced holiday scent. It's like your quintessential classic holiday scent. Everyone I've gifted it to, my family, myself, we love the scent. It was the Glow Club scent for December 2019, and so I brought it back as a seasonal favorite for the shop. I will be restocking that scent. After this batch is gone, they're gone for the year, so definitely order that if you are in the market for a holiday candle. All right, I am moving on to tonals. I will have 2 tonal restocks in the shop. They will both be on fingering weight yarn. The first is Pink Hibiscus. And I love this pink because, first of all, I love pink. But then also, this is a super, super saturated, vibrant pink without being neon. So if neon's not your thing, I'm a little bit flabbergasted saying that because I love neon, but for some of you, it's not your thing, and that's okay. Pink Hibiscus might be your thing though, because it is a gorgeous saturated pink. I do have some other bases in the shop right now, but this will be available during the update on Gold Nani Twist, which is my 2-ply fingering gold stellina, so that super pretty gold sparkly, as well as my classic Lani Sock. Yes, I have been able to get it from my supplier. I'm so excited, you guys. This has been so long in the making to get my standard sock base yarn. And so I'm so happy to be offering Pink Hibiscus on these 2 bases. The other tonal I'll be offering is Sip Sip Knit. And I restocked this last shop update, I believe, and y'all loved it so much, I decided to throw some more fingering weight into the shop. So this is my Lani Sock base, which is a 75-25 superwash merino nylon. Here it is compared with Pink Hibiscus. You can see how deep and saturated Sip Sip Knit is. It has a lot of black in it, so it just really brings that depth of shade into this yarn. It is so gorgeous. I love Sip Sip Knit by itself. I love it paired with other neons. So this is Clearwater, which is kind of a neon turquoisey blue. I love that. That would be so pretty with a brioche pattern. Here it is with Green Stars. Green Stars is a very punchy, vibrant green neon. And this also would be so awesome in brioche. The contrast of those 2 colors is gorgeous. So those 2 tonals are going to be available on Friday. The next colorway I'll be restocking is Spiced Rum, and it is a gorgeous kind of autumnal, seasonal blend of these dark purples and caramel brown and some lighter tones, as well as loads of speckles. And so I really love this in autumn and winter just because of the darker tones. Of course, you can use it year round, but I found this goes really good with Sip Sip Knit, as well as honeycomb or nutmeg. Those 2 are kind of caramely brown tones, and I believe I have some of those in the shop right now. But this is a really beautiful colorway, and I will have it on my fingering bases. So I will have it on the Gold Nani Twist, which is the sparkly 2-ply fingering, as well as my classic Lani Sock base. I forgot, I have a colorway that made it into the dye pots that isn't really a seasonal. It's kind of an all year round favorite, but this is Octopus Tsunami. And isn't this gorgeous, by the way? This pink is amazing. amazing. I love this colorway. But I was going through some of my favorite colorways that I stock in the shop and noticed this didn't have any fingering weight. And so I dyed this up on my Lani Sock base, which is my favorite base. It's kind of just an all-around favorite. And yeah, so this will be restocked on Friday. It is so beautiful with pink hibiscus. It's also really gorgeous with bubble gum. This bubble gum's in the shop right now. So all three of those are very complementary. And then I didn't realize it until I had all of my yarn laid out, but how pretty is it with Christmas in the Sand? Aren't those two gorgeous together? Oh, I love those colors, how they play together. So pretty. So anyway, Octopus Tsunami, I do have some bases in the shop right now, but specifically I will be restocking this on my Lani Sock base. All right, next up I'm going straight to the Christmas colors. I have some more, I guess you call them traditional. Maybe they're not quite traditional, but maybe more traditional from my shop. This is Surfing Santa. It is a gorgeous, I love this colorway. I love it. I think I first dyed it up maybe 4 years ago, and when I lived in Hawaii. This is gorgeous. I mean, this is really, really pretty for Christmas. It is a gorgeous combination of these reds and greens and bright blues, lots of speckles. It's a very lighthearted take on a Christmas colorway, and I love it. Yeah, I think I originally had this in a kit that actually had a surfing Santa. It was this really fun, whimsical Hawaiian fabric. I really miss the fabric stores in Hawaii. Anyway, that's an aside, but I loved the fabric, and the colorway I just kept bringing back because it's just so fun. It looks great with green stars, and it looks really awesome with clear water as well. It kind of brings out some of those blue or turquoise spots in the yarn. And so Surfing Santa will be available, like my other yarns that I dyed up, on my gold Nani Twist base as well as my Lani Sock base. The last colorway is a new colorway that I'll be introducing into the shop. This is called Candy Cane Crush. I'm kind of obsessed with this color. It is a half and half red and undyed, and the red is this blend that I had in my mind, and I experimented with some recipes and really got the precise red I wanted. It is a red with pink undertones, and so it's just this really gorgeous, almost a jewel tone red, if there could ever be such a thing. I love this red though. And then on the undyed portion and the white portion of the skein, I just added a smattering of neon green speckles. And so I'm going to give you a close-up of what this looks like. So I might be getting blown out a little bit, but isn't that pretty? I really like this. So the way I dyed this yarn is that if you knit this up into socks, it will be micro stripes, which are just, it's not a self-striping yarn in the sense that you'll have larger stripes, but every 1 or 2 rounds, depending on how many stitches are in each round, there will be like 1 row or 1 round of red, 1 of white with these green speckles. And unfortunately, I don't have a sample knit up to share with you, but maybe in the future I will, because I would love to knit these up. This is really pretty. Anyway, Candy Cane Crush will be available on my Lani Sock base and gold Nani Twist. that's it for the shop update. Again, the update will be this Friday, December 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. I highly encourage you to set a reminder on your phone or an alarm to get to the shop by 8 p.m., especially with some of these holiday yarns and the candles, because they go quickly sometimes. And even though I try to create and stock more than I think you will purchase that day, because I do like to have the shop stocked, sometimes different colorways and different candles go very quickly. So just to ensure that you can get what you want, I would highly recommend setting an alarm. And yeah, I hope everything is going great where you are. I hope your holiday season, your holiday crafting is so much fun. I will join you in 2 weeks for another shop update preview. Next week, I will be back again with another episode of Pineapple Knits. So join me on my channel then, and I will see you again soon. Bye.